Global Transport Policy is a company that is focused to beam searchlight on modes of transportation, spotlighting importance of intermodal means of transporting humans and goods, particularly in emerging economies, in contrast to developed economies. The views to drive sustainable growth. The company core value with global transport integrity is a priority they hold deeply as they constantly relate with stakeholders, clients, and associate teamwork. As a passionate brand, they deliver big and better when toil together as a team. Global Transport Policy organized a press conference ahead of the GTP Annual Multimodal Roundtable with theme Transforming Nigeria's Transport System, Integrating Solutions for Safety, Efficiency, and Sustainability, held at Bon Hotel Ikeja GRA. Present at the remarkable press conference are Dr. Oluwasegun Musa, Chairman, Chief Consultant, Global Transport Policy, Professor Oni Iyola, Director, Center for Multimodal Transport, University of Lagos, Dr. Olusegun Awe Obe, Director, HR Admin, Mr. Mark Onuchi, COO, GTP, Shijwade Oyewole, Director, Brand and Logistics, GTP, Sandra Ukele, Media Manager, Dr. Oluwasegun Musa, Chairman, Global Transport Policy, and other speakers at the press conference have this to say.
Between 60s to 70s, 70s to 80s, and maybe 80s to mid-90s, the rail was very effective. And when you bring anything from Sokoto, or from Anambra, or from Kosovo, or anywhere, you rail it down to Ido. The buyers that will buy it in Ido are waiting. The ones that will buy for local distribution, they are waiting at Ido. By the time the train lands in Ido, the local distributors will pick their own. They start distributing instantly.
So what we are saying is that we want to encourage a system in Nigeria where we have a full, comprehensive, integrated multimodal transportation.
And on the 17th June, there is the day where the 2026 edition of annual multimodal transport roundtable is holding at Marriott Hotel in Ikeja.
June 17, 2026 marks a remarkable and historic day for Global Transport Policy for its GTP Annual Multimodal Roundtable theme, Transforming Nigeria's Transport System, Integrating Solutions for Safety, Efficiency, and Sustainability, which was held at Marriott Hotel GRA Ikeja. The remarkable event started on a notable note with National Anthem. Dr. Segun Musa, Chairman, Chief Consultant, Global Transport Policy, delivered a warm address.
Our roundtable anchors on 3 sub-themes, each supported by evidence. The first one, institutions and investments, driving a resilient workforce. Only 80% of transport agencies have fully digitalized workforce planning. We face a skill gap of over 200,000 trained logistics and multimodal professionals.
Chairman of the occasion, Air Commodore retired Ademola Onitiju, MNI, gave the opening remark.
The 4 most important means of transportation, that is, road, rail, water, and air transport. Oftentimes, road networks are planned without rail integration. Transportation is more than just movement from point A to B.
Chief Operating Officer, GTP, Mark Onuchi, gave a heart-thrilling goodwill message.
It will interest you to know that we've also just been licensed for independent TV and radio programming. If you are looking to advertise, schedule an interview, or sponsor an online program, reach out. We are open to collaborations and partnerships that move the industry
Dr. Buboye Oyeyemi, OFR, MNI, NPOM, President and Chairman of Council Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, gave a keynote address.
It is the person that completes the project that the flag will show. Nobody wants to know who laid the foundation. What, sir? Is it not? Nobody wants to know who started the project, who completes it. Is what people want to know.
Guests, important personalities, dignitaries, and stakeholders took time out to go for tea break. Personalities at the first panel session talked about strengthening institutions and investment driving a resilient workforce. First panelist at the first session, Professor Iyola Oni, talked about transport system.
What we have is a kind of disjointed program for our transport sector, where everybody do whatever they like here and there. Nobody's talking about how people walk.
Representative of Professor Simeon Emeje, the Executive Chairman, Career and Logistics Management Institute, said there should be modalities for good training to become a logistics and transport person.
At CNMI, we helped Trinity University to get accredited for logistics. They started it last semester. And so you could go there and be trained. Even if you have HND in economics, in business administration, you could go to Trinity and get trained to become a logistics and transport person.
Mr. Kingsley Igwe, Register CEO, Council for Regulations of Freight Forwarding in Nigeria, talked about solutions to transport problem, making concerted effort for trainees to practice what they are trained on.
Trainings are going on. Institutions or organizations have been making efforts, but there's a gap between integrating those that have been trained into the industry for operational experience. That is lacking.
Up next is question and answer session and award presentation. There comes second panel session, seamless mobility, driving economic growth through integrated transport system. First panelist, Folusha Oju, CEO, co-founder, Truce Technologies, in her presentation talked about getting the buses registered for mode of transportation and getting trackers and getting proper data of the mode of transportation. Mr. Tokumbo Olaiton Araniliwa, CEO, co-founder, Econs Fleet, second panelist, talked about breaking down the barrier. Up next is award presentation to the panelists and the moderator. The annual multimodal roundtable moves to third session. The panelists are Mrs. Omotola, Engineer Dr. Samuel Akintomide Ajayi, Principal Research Fellow, Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute, and Dr. Shola Oguniyi, the co-founder, CEO, Janus Africa. Mrs. Omotola, in her presentation, said for Nigeria to have safety transport system, the government must provide adequate secure network. Dr. Samuel Akintomide Ajayi, in his conversation, said there should be enough data information for easy flow of transport system in Nigeria. Dr. Shola Oguniyi also talked about database in solving transport system problem. Up next is award presentation. Representative from Labour Congress gave a wonderful goodwill message.
Government is going to do something and all critical stakeholders. Thank you for this year.
Mrs. Theresa Ojomo from Standard Organization of Nigeria gave a heart-willing remark.
That let us see how we can make it mandatory for system certification. Because once a system, an organization, an institute is certified mandatorily, not voluntarily, even the personnel are also certified.
Dr. Olusegun Aweope gave vote of thanks.
Best ideas, honest conversation or conversations, and practical solutions on intermodal transport. For that, I say a big thank you. Appreciate yourself.
GTP Annual Multimodal Roundtable came to a close by entertaining guests, dignitaries, important personalities, captain of industries, and top government officials with sumptuous lunch. In an interview session, the following people have this to say.
All the transportation system must be linked together.
We are bringing all critical actors, both the state and non-state actors, together to catalog discussion on how to advance the transport system in Nigeria.
We just finished a multimodal roundtable that centers on multimodality as a critical component in driving effective and efficient transportation.
A big congratulations to CEO, Chief Consultant Global Transport Policy, Dr. Segun Musa, and the organizers of the year 2026 GTP Annual Multimodal Roundtable on the success of this remarkable program.